Hello and welcome to Thursday. Now, after a couple month-long endeavor, I finally finished watching a show today. It's 7 seasons long, 111 episodes plus a movie, and that show is Burn Notice. Burn Notice aired from 2007 to 2013. I have the Wikipedia article up on my phone just to familiarize myself with just some details that I might miss. But yeah, it started back in 2007, ended in 2013. I started watching the show maybe. I'm not so sure if it just finished airing or if it was like 2011 time, maybe 2012 ish. Um, I. It might have been 2011 ish. Uh, it was probably still airing at the time when I started watching it. I think I only got it. I'm pretty sure I only got up to season 4, so was able to finish that journey today, even despite just rewatching the entire series. Um, I vividly remember like where I stopped because it's like a major thing that happens um, in season 4, I believe, maybe season 5. I know the episode, but I don't know where, or like I can't off the top of my head remember. Oh, it was this season, but like the plot point, I remember that. Um, yeah, it was a really really good show. I remember watching it back on Netflix at the time. I finished watching it. Well, I rewatched it on Hulu this time, but it's I keep saying it's a really good show. I am such a huge fan of crime dramas. If it's not, um, very crime dramas with a twist. So we have Elementary. We have what was it? It was Forever, 2014, one season show. We had was it Pushing Up Daisies or Pushing Daisies, where the pie baker can touch things and bring them back to life. Um, Elementary is Sherlock Holmes. There was another crime drama that I feel like I've watched that scratched this itch. One of my friends recommended me The Blacklist, which is going to be ending its 10 season run this June or July. So I'll probably be watching that soon enough. I could start watching it now, and by the time it finishes airing, I should be like right there at the finish line. But I think I might save it. Like Burn Notice aired on USA, so there's plenty of USA type shows that fit this niche for me. But Burn Notice is um, about a spy who works for the U.S. government who was wrongfully quote unquote burned, which means that it's basically opening the lines of every episode. He's assets are locked, frozen. They dump him off in some random place. Happens to be his hometown of Miami, and yeah, from there he just goes on an adventure to figure out why he was put on leave and what he can do to accomplish that, and what he can do to get back to what kind of nonsense he wants to get up to, whatever spy nonsense. So we learn all the spy tactics and all the guerrilla warfare tactics that he picked up along his way, all the social engineering, all the espionage, all of the incredible combat skills and just insanity that this show can, uh, just that train that the show goes on. Initially, it starts off pretty small scale. It's like, oh yeah, okay, well, it's he and his merry band of cohorts are all gathered around the area. Like, they all gather around help with people with problems. My kind of crime show. Love these kind of crime dramas where people have, aren't necessarily police, but work with or like for the police, doing their own vigilante justice. I just remembered Person of Interest is the other show. Love the kind of vigilante justice nonsense. Just give me a good twist like that, like normal crime drama, but like works outside long, but like, you know, their own thing. Burn Notice is kind of the same thing where, you know, two of these guys, well, one of them was a Navy SEAL, one of them was a CIA operative, the other one is a, I don't know, which she was part of the Irish Special Forces or whatever, or something along those lines. And let's see if the casting characters thing has it for me. Former IRA fighter, which is the Real Irish Republican Army. Yeah, and from there, they all, you know, help people out who are in need. People who the police can't help, or like are in very tough situations or unique situations. And as the story goes on, it's just like, okay, how can we ramp this up further? How can we bring, you know, like from a small scale, oh, just a CIA operative. Okay, how do we like amp it up? So they go from, spoilers from here on out, very minor spoilers, but like, you know, okay, how do we bring down like this big drug cartels operation? How do we bring down corrupt, not necessarily politician, government official? How do we bring down a corrupt, you know, just like shadow government? how do we bring all of those down? And it just goes above and beyond, and it's just wild to see it. Last season kind of goes extremely off the rails, and I'm not so sure if it sticks the landing, but it has to. I'm not so sure. It has a somewhat satisfying ending. Really interesting twists and turns all along the way, and you know, we get to see a very, very wild plot. Just kind of like from start to finish, it's like it makes sense, you know, like you're along for the journey. It's a pretty good one. And I do feel like it kind of fell off in the final season or two, but it's pretty strong ride the entire way. Definitely a really, really fun show, and you know, I think it probably won't hit my like show that I would want to watch over and over again, but I'm finally happy to be done with that show. Elementary is like pretty much my like favorite show that fits this niche, which started airing I think 2011, 2013. Elementary TV series 2012 actually, and yeah, that's a really, really good show that I dearly love. Hopefully I can find another niche show. I know USA has a bunch of shows, and I talked about this last time I was on this kind of kick when I did the last show I kind of reviewed. I forget which one it was, but I can probably just look back in my vast catalog of, like, we're almost at, I think we're at like day 850-ish or something like that. Close to that. Today maybe like 847, 848. We're nearing day 50. We're getting close to 1,000. It's wild to think about. Anyway, I'm gonna find a new show to talk about. Wow. I'm gonna just call it here for today because I've been rambling on too long. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.